Hello, welcome to another video for the channel. And this time, I'm currently playing a game called Banner of the Maid, and I was playing it, and I was like, I'm really enjoying it, and I want to tell people on my YouTube how good of a game it is. So yeah, Banner of the Maid. What I will do is I'm going to go through the Steam description of it and just tell you basically, you know, about the game. Right, Banner of the Maid is a mix of turn-based strategy and JRPG set in an alternate French Revolution, late 18th to early 19th century, with fantasy elements and a new, unique anime art style. Bestseller in China and acclaimed by thousands of fans for its strong gameplay and deep narrative, the game coming to the Western markets fully localized to English. An epic story of war and politics in the French Revolution. It's the 1790s and the revolution is tearing France apart. The House of Bourbon is on the verge of collapse and many different factions conspire against each other in the salons of Paris. The Royalists, the Club des Feuillants, the Jacobins, the Malmaisons are all trying to get advantage of the turmoil. The young officer, Pauline Bonaparte, sister of the rising star General Napoleon, will have to lead her troops to victory, but also to tread carefully in these complicated political waters to establish connections and win their support. But she's more than just a brilliant officer, she's also a maid, one of the fabled women with mysterious powers capable of turning the tide in battle. So, yeah, basically you play the sister of Napoleon Bonaparte. You do meet other, like, important French figures. I'm not going to go too deep into it because if someone wants to play it, then I don't want to be giving everything away, basically. You command the most iconic troops of the Revolution era in deep turn-based strategy combat that will put your tactical skills to the test. From the brave and sturdy infantry soldiers to the power of the artillery, the fast charges of the cavalry, and the cunning of the skirmishers, among others, you will experience a fascinating reimagination of the European battlegrounds of the time. Use the terrain to your advantage in more than 30 different terrains, including cities, plains, snowy mountains, etc., and react to environmental changes, snow, fog, during your battles. Yeah, basically it's like other games of this kind. You can, if you go hide in tall grass, it gives you an advantage. If you're higher up and someone's lower down, you get the advantage. And there's weather conditions as well, like if it rains, like the only one I've come across so far is if it rains, it makes it really difficult for you to dodge attacks. But yeah, it says snow and fog. I haven't really got that far yet, but hopefully they have cool effects. Like I'm guessing fog, you know, more chance of you missing your attacks, and snow maybe slows you down. It does say like water as well. If you walk in water, that slows you down as well. Dive into a deep narrative with a compelling story of intrigue, glory and fantasy. You will have to complete different quests and challenges to establish your political connections, gather funds to improve your weaponry and secure supplies, but be careful because your actions may gain you the favour of the factions that compete for power in Paris. Meet more than 30 fascinating characters. The revolution is a time for heroes, brilliant political minds, valiant generals, secret agents of the royal family, and even musicians with extraordinary talents populate France in its time of need. Meet and befriend or fight against historical figures such as Napoleon, Robespierre, Marat, and many more. More than 30 characters with different backgrounds and skills are available for you to command. Train your commanders to improve your special abilities, but also talk to them to win their trust and understand their hearts, and you will be an unstoppable force on the battlefield. Yeah. So basically, you get loads of different French figures throughout history. I'll just quickly go through. You've got like, I'm on chapter 5 at the minute. You've got a city map where you can go to different places. You've got the Jacobins and the Magazine. Magazine provides swords and supplies that you can buy. The Malmaisons is basically the little faction that you're in Paris. You can do quests for them and gain them money and favour. And if you do, like the Jacobins, if you do things that they approve of, then you gain favour with them. 1 second, if we go here to Malmaison reputation. Yeah, you've got the Malmaisons, which our reputation is 150 out of 300 at level 1 at the moment. You've got the Jacobins, which you've got to gain their favour. You've got the Royalists. You unlock a small number of items that you can purchase, stuff like that. And you've got the Parisian citizens. Basically, you've got to bump up your reputation with each thing. Yes, I will point out that most of the women in this game, as are standard for stuff like this, they are sexualised and they've got big breasts. That's the only way to describe it, really. That's the character you play, Pauline. You've got these other characters that I fight with. You've got Lons, Dion, Desai, Marat, Oscar, Paulette, Amy. There are a lot of women in this. You get your demure women like that, and then you get Paulette, who's got massive boobs and he's always drunk. It's just the way these games. You got Leclerc as well, but he's injured at the moment, so I haven't really fought with him. Queen Marie, Louis the 16th. Josephine she's the one who you basically staying in Paris and you're living with her, and you've got to help her out. Yeah, those are some of the characters that I've unlocked so far. Achievements, I haven't really looked at these. I guess you just get bronze and gold and stuff for them. These are where your quests are. It is weird because it said Chinese, so I'm guessing if it's either Chinese or Japanese. I'm not 100% sure, but the text is in English, but they speak Japanese and stuff. Yet they're supposed to be French, and it's a really weird dynamic. But yeah, basically, like standalone, you pick your quest, and then you fight battles and stuff like that, and it gives you funds and it gives you reputation, stuff like that. So you've got that to contend with. I will just quickly jump into trotting one of the quests just to show you what the quests are like. Actually, let me just quickly, because I might have. Well, those are auto. That's where I saved 5. Yeah. So say there you go. I'll just current progress will be abandoned. Continue. Yeah, because I've got my save file. Let me just double check. Yeah, I've got my save file there. So, and then I can just go through and you can kind of have a look at the battle. Yeah, it's very Final Fantasy Tactics and War of the Lions and games in those vein. You've got your battlefield and you've got your squares, and then right, so you go forward to attack. You've got attack, item, exchange, or wait. There is another thing when you can get like a special attack which is called heroic, which is just your attack but boosted. Say you've got your items, you've got swords there. 2 different types of attacks. You've got the numbers where you can see how many attacks of each thing you've got. That is something you have to factor in. We'll say I'll just do that on this one. And that's how it goes. It's like you've got your little commander on the side, and then you've got your people, which is your HP. You level up your experience every time you attack, which is a really good way of doing things. So, he's a musket, and he's got a cavalry sword. It tells you how much damage you're going to do to the person as well, which is really helpful. Obviously, you can go back, but if I do this, obviously I have already done this battle, and I probably won't win it this time now I'm recording it, but yeah, every time you attack they get counter as well, so you're not 100% assured to you're not 100% sure to hit them and just get away scot-free. They can counter, they can miss as well. Obviously you've got in the corner, you've got your what type of ground you're on, the sort, whether it's sunny or whatever the weather is. You've got your turns as well. You've got your character in the corner, Pauline, which is the character that we are. She's got experimental musket and a normal musket. The experimental one, long range attack and harder to chase attack enemy. And then you've got a normal musket, which is just a normal shot. Which, if we do a normal shot, because it says there that we get 2 attacks, they only get 1. Because we've got the advantage. That in those 2 shots, I will KO that character, that enemy or whatever, and it shows how much damage that they can possibly inflict on us. So there, we killed him in 1 hit. We've got the experience, we've got the level up, you've got your HP attack, how your leading, how good that is. You've got your defense, your armor, your speed, and scope. There, I've got recover 20% when eliminating an enemy. That's, you get skills to level up the characters. So yeah, so I've leveled up there. He's a bit far away. See, he's got a heroic, so as long as this enemy, oh no, he's gonna go and run away for some reason. Obviously this character Oscar is a bit you know, like low health, so we probably won't attack with them. I wanted to do him, I wanted to do his heroic attack. This guy's kind of a bit more, you know, a bit tougher than your normal enemies. He's a commander. We get another level up there. Well, I've also got a heroic there, but you've got to, that square, that red square, you can't let them past and get that red square, because then they win. As I found out before, I came off that square first time I did this, and they just waltzed over to it, and I was like, oh, okay. So they've got that square and the battle's over. You've got heroic here, so heroic, you just pick your normal weapon, and there you can see that I'm gonna kill him off. Got 13 hit there. They miss, and then I get another 13 hit. Oh, a 9 hit, sorry. Another level up. But yeah, that's kind of generally how the battle goes. As you can see, the graphics are like really good. They're stunning, to be fair. Really good artwork. I don't know, that bit's in French, and I don't understand it, but yeah, I am really enjoying this. So yeah, that it does auto save after a while, as you can see. Turn 7 there. Yeah, so it auto saves. You've got 2 auto save slots, but obviously we'll be going back to my other save slot.
回来了，战果怎么样？
And yeah, that is basically the game. I'm not too far into it, so I haven't really seen everything the game has to offer, but what I've seen so far, I'm absolutely loving. It's so much fun, and I can't wait to play more of it. But I just wanted to, you know, if I'm playing games like this, I'd like to, you know, just share it with you guys to see if it's a type of game that you would possibly like. If I was to review it, say out of 10, I would probably give it, so far from what I've seen, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. It's standard for what these type of games are, but I think with the whole story and the way it's done, like it takes historical figures and stuff, I think that kind of draws on that a bit and it makes it a bit more interesting. So yeah, I'd give it 8 out of 10. Like, graphics are gorgeous, the character models look great, the gameplay is fun, it's what you expect from a game like this, with a few little different things thrown in, like the heroics, and you can I only had those few characters, but I have got other ones. You've got like a little drummer girl, a girl called Amy, who she can heal and she can boost morale. I think she's got 10 of each of those. You've got your people on your horseback with your guns, with your swords and stuff. So there is a bit of variety there. The music is great. I think the music it suits the game. It's fun. It gets you into the battles a bit more. I haven't come across any issues or any bugs or anything like that. So there's nothing that is gonna potentially be game breaking so far anyway. I think I've played like 7 hours of it so far, but yeah, I think it's a fantastic game, and yeah, I would give it an 8 out of 10. If you have enjoyed this video and you like these type of videos, if you want me to do more where if I play a game, like I'll, you know, do a video and show you guys what the game's about and describe it a bit, then I'll be happy to do that. If that is the case, then please like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you know when more videos are coming out. Also, go over to my Twitch. I'll be getting back into Twitch a bit more, and start playing games on there. Everything is the Party Deacon 87. Yeah, and that is it from me. So yeah, if you have enjoyed it, do all that lovely stuff for me, and I shall catch you guys again in the next video. Have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, or have a good night, and I shall catch you guys in the next video. See you later, bye bye.